Beautiful morning, and thanks be to the Most High for life preserved once more. As we look again into 1 Peter chapter 4, analyzing the first 8 verses, and this is in harmony with Romans chapter 6. The declaration here is that Christ had called us to a life of sin-freeness, wherein we who are free from sin, or those who choose to live a life that is free from sin, would have to suffer in the transformation of giving up the things that are of the flesh that would appear to be right, and to live in the strange life of that which is of the Spirit of God. As a matter of fact, it is strange because in the population of the world, this is not the life that people are craved for. This life would have caused us to have our transformation from the carnal man or the mortal man to the spiritual man, which is that life that is changed and is changing every day. Thus, from verse 3 says, in the time past, that's how we used to live. We used to live in all the revelry and all the worldly pleasures and fantasies and all these things, not giving any acknowledgement to the things of righteousness. Verse 4 says, wherein those who today, when they see us not practicing in these things, or those who have seen not been practicing in these things, have been seen as strange, right? And as a result of that, these people who have seen the practice in another person being different, they would have criticized and even speak evil of them, even condemning them. That is why today the Bible is clear that we have to look on the bright side of life. It is like an alien thing when you try to live a life that is not subject to the carnal man. You are living a life that is of spirit. People will see you strange. People will not want to affiliate with you. They will call you all kind of name because what they used to you doing or used to man doing is that of the world. As a matter of fact, in John chapter 2, verses 15 to 17, we have been told that we should not be like the world. Love not the things of the world. If any man love the things of the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And it tells us that in the love, the things of the world are the lust of the flesh, the pride of life, and all these things. So when you are not giving into these things, or when you try to live a life in simplicity, people try to have problem and they will criticize because this is strange. This is strange. And more so, if God should have blessed you and your life would have seen in a way that you should have been partying and having all kind of fests, and you're not doing so, but you are living in spite of God's blessing, you are living in simplicity, it is counted as strange. Verse 5 says, God himself is the one who will judge between you, right? Those who are quickened, those who come to life, and those who are dead in trespasses and sin. God is the one who will judge. So oftentimes we try to justify the reason why we live certain way. We don't have to do it. God will make a judgment. He will make a distinction. And brethren, it is sad, but many people will have this judgment making their lifetime while they are here, and they will able to come to an acknowledgement. But there are many people who will only have a knowledge of this when it is too late, when judgment shall come and this world shall be engulfed into fire and flame. But God's word today, if you use God's word, you'll come to know why people live certain life and why their life is strange, and you will come to know. So don't give up if you are living a certain life that people deem as strange. Verse 6 says, for this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead, that they might be judged according to men in the flesh, but live according to the Spirit. but the end of all things, verse 7, is at hand. Be he therefore sober and watch unto prayer. So what we should do, use the word brethren to understand what is going on so that we can be sober. We don't have to move with every wind of statement that people make. Be steadfast in the word. Stand tall in what God has revealed. Don't give in. And as long as you maintain this consciousness and live according to the light of the world, you have nothing to fear except you forget who has died for your sin and who is able to keep you from falling. May God bless and give us strength this morning as we again look into Romans chapter 6, Romans chapter 7, and compare it with 1 Peter chapter 4. And you will find the gems there is that is to give you the strength. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day in Jesus' name.